Kansas City in the last century had an amazing garment district. There were about 150 companies that employed nearly 8,000 people, and it was a wonderful ecosystem. There were wholesalers, retailers, manufacturers, sales reps, and associations that really made it a success. And it was all in the downtown Kansas City area. Rightfully Sewn's mission is to offer seamstress training and job placement for women who are currently residing in social service agencies. And also we're offering opportunities and professional development for fashion designers who are based here in Kansas City. We have created a 5-month-long program. It's a 2-month-long sewing program and alterations program. And then we place them into apprenticeships with business partners around the Kansas City community. To develop our seamstress training program, we worked with a 14-person panel, and one of those individuals was Pamela Lucas. She teaches at Paseo Academy of Fine and Performing Arts, Fashion Design. She went to FIT, and she's been teaching for over 30 years, and she's the perfect person to teach our seamstress training program.
This is the space that we're going to be using for Rightfully Sewn. We're going to show them how to lay out fabric, do measuring. We also have sewing machines. They're going to do fittings. It's from sewing on the button to making a garment. We're going to teach them a skill that they're going to learn for a job, they can use at home with their family, something they can pass on to their children. So it's present, future, and always. Just like that old adage, good help is hard to find. So is a good seamstress. But after Rightfully Sewn, we'll take care of that.
Elevate Dancewear is one of 5 sewn product manufacturers who have agreed to host the graduates of our seamstress training program. You can see that she has probably a couple of hundred dance leotards here that have all been designed and made in Kansas City. Hallmarks of hers include attention to detail and really high quality production. In addition to selling them here, through her online store, she's shipping to Japan, Canada, Germany, and more. Everything is produced right here on site. She's employing over 20 seamstresses and sewers. And we're excited because she has agreed to be an apprenticeship host. So when the seamstresses graduate Rightfully Sewn's training program, we can place them with businesses like Lisa to continue their education. I absolutely love Kansas City and find a ton of inspiration here. The amount of support that's available for creatives really makes it a wonderful breeding ground for creativity. Kansas City's garment district in the last century was concentrated in the downtown area, and at any given time you could walk down the streets of the garment district and see racks of clothes being pushed down the sidewalks to be packed and shipped all over the country. Nell Quinlan Donnelly Reed was at the helm of the Donnelly Garment Company. She was an extraordinary fashion entrepreneur in Kansas City in the last century. She grew her business to outgrow 3 factories, and then she designed and built her own factory north of the river. It was the largest dress manufacturing factory in the world at the time. She's an inspiration to my colleagues and I because she grew something from nothing. She started just with a little sewing machine in her living room, and then fast forward to selling over 75 million dresses around the world. It's such a remarkable achievement. Because the historical garment district is now market rate apartments, there is the need for a new garment district area. Right now we're in the studio of one of our fashion designer residents, Sarah Nelson. She and Amy Beck, a second designer in residence, is in the Stockyards area. And there are other fashion businesses that are looking to move over here. There are plenty of spaces available, and I think it's poised to be the next fashion district. fashion is not frivolous. If you push back the Wizard of Oz curtain, you see that fashion is all about craftsmanship and jobs, which correlates into revenue and taxes and the identity of a city. It's a $250 billion industry in America today, and why not have a lot of the manufacturing happening here again in Kansas City?